leaders, it's that time of year again with our annual participant survey. For those of you who have done this before, make sure you still listen closely as some things might have changed. And if you're brand new to this, make sure you ask questions if you're unsure of why we do this, what you're expected to do, or anything like that. We want this process to be run super smoothly and efficiently, and we want to get as much feedback as we can from our participants. These surveys are really important for us for programming. We want to make sure we're delivering what our participants want. We want to make sure our leaders are what they're asking for, and overall giving them a really good experience. So as you're leading your sessions, encourage people to fill these surveys out because they are important. I have a job aid here. This will be at all stations, whether you're over here in the SRSC or over at the WIC. You will have a job aid. So if you totally forget what I'm saying right now, make sure you just refer to this and let the survey process run smoothly. So when you get to wherever you're at, except for SPH 171, the materials will be on the stereo for you. In SPH 171, they'll be in the drawer that's in the stereo. You'll be able to grab envelopes, surveys, pencils, all that good stuff that you need, as well as the job aid. So it'll all be in a nice little box for you. You can grab everything and get it set up before your session. That's going to help you to get surveys out. People can fill them out as they're leaving without having to rush afterwards to set it up. So make sure you set these up before you start. You'll set out your packet of surveys, pencils, so people can fill them out. When they're done, they can just flip them over face down on the ground, and then you're going to have an envelope. Your envelope will have a sticky label on it that's blank. It's going to ask you to write what your session was, the date, the time, maybe something else. We'll see. It'll be a surprise. And that is where you're going to place all of your surveys once they're completed. So make the announcement before your session saying that you want them to fill out the survey. We have this going on. It's important that we get their feedback so we can deliver great services for them. And then after, and again, encourage them to fill it out, and that's when they actually will fill it out. So we want them to wait until after the session. It's not a bad idea to end your session even 2 to 3 minutes early just to make sure that there's ample amount of time to make that announcement and for people to fill them out, especially if they have to leave right away. So once they're done with the surveys, put them in the envelope, make sure the label is filled out, and then head down to member services at both locations, and you can turn your surveys in there.